Hi, Doctor. Our group name is Leongan. So for our group title is the collapse of the Morandi Bridge. So my name is Leong Heng. Then the belows are my group member, which is Gamwela, Mayong Yi, Joshua, Liu Kenyu, and Kong Wei Jun. So now let us have some introduction about the Morandi Bridge. So basically the Morandi bridge full name is Ponte Morandi Viaduct, also known as the Pochera Viaduct, located in Genoa, Italy. The Morandi Bridge was designed by the renowned Italian engineer Riccardo Morandi and was completed in year 1967. Morandi Bridge get the international attention due to the tragic collapse that occurred on August 14, 2018. A 200-meter section of the bridge collapsed, including one of its three supporting towers. The tragedy killed 43 people and left 600 homeless. As you can see, the left-hand side of the picture shows the upper view of the Morandi Bridge. And then you can see that the white highlighted part is the collapsed section. And the right side of the picture shows that the impact that causes to the residents. So now let us talk about the causes of the accidents. So in the absence of the official report by the Italian Ministry of Transport, the main cause of the collapse was the corrosion of one of the cable, which lost its resistance section up to its breakage. The structural elements utilized had their properties degraded due to the effect of air agents and the vicinity to the maritime environment, which influenced the bridge resistance capacity. The period of initiation of corrosion in concrete usually lasts for 15 to 30 years. For this reason, this was probably the first major collapse of the bridge due to a strong deterioration of this capacity caused by corrosion. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Joshua Liu Kenyu, and I'm on to the part of ethical issues. So, one of it is the integrity part, where engineers should always prioritize their integrity over profit. This means that they should be honest with unchanging moral principles as well as doing the right thing even they are not under scrutiny of other investigators. Secondly, engineers are also faced with a dilemma whereby they are often forced to choose between the right and the easy path. The right path being the path that they follow all the SOPs and doing everything as recommended by the guidebook or guidelines, and not choosing the easy path where they cut costs and cut short. The latter path usually involves the usage of subpar materials as well as safety violations. Lastly, onto the responsibilities of engineers, whereby clients and their bosses also contribute to the failure of projects. For example, budget and time constraint has always caused the contractors to neglect quality control as well as critical testings of the building structures in our case. For the code of conduct, the origin of code on conducts or code of ethics is written by BEM, the Board of Engineers Malaysia, for all registered engineers in Malaysia. It defines the responsibilities of an engineer to the society, clients, and the environment in Malaysia. So what is the importance of it? One of it is to protect the general public's health and safety. Besides that, it also acts as a guideline to guide the engineers to do the correct thing. Thirdly, it is to prevent the recklessness and malicious criticism from other people to the engineers. And last but not least, it is to instill trust and confidence to the public regarding the products we have created as engineers. That's all from me. Thank you very much.
Hi, my name is Mayong Yi, and I will continue for the risk assessment. The risk assessment is a process to identify the potential hazard potential severity of hazards, frequency of exposure to hazards, and a strategy to minimize the hazard and avoid injury. A hazard is also defined as something that might cause harm. This is frequently represented by the following equation. This is equal to the likelihood times the severity. And the likelihood and severity have a range of 1 to 5. And for the risk 1 to 4, it will be categorized as low risk. And for the risk with a number of 5 to 12, it will be categorized as a medium risk. And for a risk with value of 15 to 25, it will be categorized as a high risk. The table shows the risk assessment analysis. For the work activity, heavy rainstorm, material quality issue, overloading of the bridge, corrosion and structural flaw, lack of proper maintenance, and the fault in design have a high risk, and the inadequate emergency have a medium risk. And although it has the existing risk control, but it still have a high risk that will cause the collapse of the bridge. And for the work activity, inadequate monitoring of bridge health, insufficiency redundancy in critical system, inadequate training of maintenance staff, poor communication among stakeholders, failure to learn from past incidents, have a median risk from 6 to 12. And for the work activity, inadequate budget for maintenance, lack of public awareness on safety, and the inadequate documentation of bridge history have a low risk, which is 4. That is all for me. Thank you.
Good day everyone, my name is Gan Weiler and I will explain about hierarchy. So what is hierarchy? Actually, hierarchy is a compound word that consists of 3 actions that follow one another in order. The activities consist of hazard identification, risk assessment, and risk control. So these are the objectives of hierarchy. The first objective is to recognize things which may cause injury or harm to a person. Second, it is used to analyze the possibility of injury or harm occurring to a person if exposed to a hazard. The third objective is to introduce measures that will eliminate or reduce the risk of a person being exposed to a hazard. So basically, the hierarchy process mainly involves 4 simple steps. The first step is the process of classifying work activities. After the work activities are classified, the second step is to identify the hazard involved in the work activities. Then, step 3 is to conduct risk assessment. This is where the risk is estimated and to be compared with the risk tolerance. The last step is to decide if risk is tolerable and apply control measures if necessary. This step is the process of risk control to ensure that the source of hazard will not harm the workers. That's all from me. Thank you.
According to the risk assessment carried out, corrosion and structural flaws are the highest risk with an overall risk value at 25. It is critically important to undergo regular inspections and maintenance operations. Continued attention to potential corrosion is extremely crucial, especially given its high likelihood and severity. Inadequate emergency response is the second to highlight. Although it has an overall risk value which is relatively low, prompt emergency response is still essential. Ongoing training and drills for personnel is crucial to maintain an effective emergency response systems. Lack of emergency response has the second highest overall risk value at 20. The implementation of an extensive maintenance strategy is a critical control measure. The need for a proactive approach to prevent structural failures over time is emphasized. Besides that, Investing in advanced structural health monitoring technologies such as real-time monitoring can significantly contribute to the early detection and addressing of emerging structural issues. Implementing redundancy measures in critical systems is a mitigation strategy which can prevent complete system failure in case of component malfunction. Furthermore, regular training and certification for maintenance staff must be done. Properly trained staff are essential for avoiding errors in maintenance activities that could lead to structural issues. Clear communication protocols and channels must be established, as effective communication is crucial to prevent delays in sharing critical information among involved parties. A system must be established for analyzing and applying lessons learned as a control measure. Learning from past incidents is crucial for preventing repeated mistakes and addressing underlying issues. Adequate funding is also essential for ensuring a proper upkeep of the bridge to always remain in optimal condition. Developing public awareness campaigns, public support for safety measures, and maintenance is crucial for the overall sustainability and lifespan of the project itself. Establishing a comprehensive documentation system for bridge history, such as history records for assessing the bridge evolution over time and informing maintenance decisions, is very important too. In summary, the likelihood and severity and overall risk assessments provide a structured approach to understanding and managing potential risks. By systematically evaluating and addressing these aspects, project stakeholders can enhance the likelihood of project success while minimizing the impact of unforeseen events. The Ponte Morandi Viaduct is an engineering marvel which stood with the test of time, and also a testament to innovation and design prowess. It was a symbol of its time, a new and unique approach to building bridges and viaducts. Nevertheless, this incident shows the importance to emphasize on the infrastructure, maintenance procedures, and the need for modifications over time to remain on par to the safety and precautions for mishaps. Rigorous inspection standards, prompt repair, and constant assessment of the structural integrity of aging infrastructure are critical to avoid such catastrophes in the future. The core value of integrity must be emphasized for engineers globally, urging them to prioritize honesty and strong moral principles. The engineering profession often faces dilemmas between choosing the right path and the easier one, which may involve compromising on materials, violating regulations, and neglecting safety. The construction industry in particular grapples with issue of insufficient quality control, where responsibility extends to contractors, clients, and consultants. Failures in quality control can lead to financial burdens, reconstruction needs, project delays, and in severe cases, personal injury or loss of life. Engineering, a crucial and educated profession, requires qualities like honesty and fairness to impact quality of life positively. Engineers are obligated to safeguard public health and safety, adhering to high ethical principles in dealings with clients and employers. Construction sites which are prone to accidents demand vigilant monitoring by engineers prioritizing safety and welfare. Compliance with ethical standards is crucial for preventing accidents and injuries. With engineers obligated to report violations to authorities, the Code of Ethics emphasizes engineers' duty to protect public health and safety, rooted in their superior knowledge compared to the lay public. Risk assessment identifies potential hazards, evaluates severity and frequency, and develops strategies for minimizing them. This process is critical for project success, distinguishing between success and potential losses. Hazards, sources of harm, exist in various forms, requiring professionals like engineers to assess and prioritize risk reduction methods. Hierarchy comprising hazard identification, risk assessment, and risk control is a critical approach to risk management in corporate planning, management, and operations. It serves as a foundation for occupational safety and health and is legally required under OSHA and regulations. That's all from our group. Thank you.